And how did God respond? What happened with the A&M coach?
I guess about a week after that, we got an email saying that they wanted to talk to him, and he went to A&M for the weekend. He asked me not to go. He said, I want to go by myself. And I said, okay, and he went. And he left on a Thursday. He called me Saturday morning and said that the coach wanted to speak to me. And the coach got on the phone and he said, Miss Jones, he said, I'm the A&M track coach. He said, and I'm calling you to offer your son a scholarship.
Give God praise. Give God praise. Now, so this young man goes off to Texas A&M University on a track scholarship. But now, somewhere in the midst of him being on the track team, he gets this bold idea. I can play football too. And he comes to church on one of his off weekends and say, Pastor, I just believe I can play football. Will you pray for me? And what happens next is living proof that faith still works. Because my response was, well, you know, season already in the midst. They already have the team. Maybe if you do real good, they'll give you a chance next year. He even shook my faith. Because he says, Pastor, you going to pray or not? So we pray. I get a phone call next week or so. Are you available to come to my game? I'm on the football team at Texas A&M University.
Hallelujah!
And not only did he make the team, but he's playing in the games. And on January the 7th, I think it is, he'll be playing in the Cotton Bowl on national television. But now, I want this young man to share with you how he used his faith to get where he is today, because I believe his testimony will encourage young people all across this country.
It started back in, I want to say, my junior year. Junior year, going into the season, I was ranked top 3 in the state, and I tore my hamstring, which means no more track for at least 4 months. And I would always go to my mama. I would ask her, Mama, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And she just always told me, just be strong, just keep trying, just do your best and have faith. Whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen, as long as you do your part. So I came back senior year. A lot of colleges had offered me junior year, but they dropped out because I got hurt. And came back senior year. I had a pretty decent senior season, and everybody was offering me except for Texas A&M. And I told my mama, I said, Mama, I don't want to go nowhere else. I had offers from Florida State and Auburn and Clemson. I said, Mama, I don't want to go nowhere else. I want to go to A&M. And my auntie, Miss Tracy, that's my aunt, and she's always telling me, baby, if you want to go to A&M, say you going to A&M. So I used to always say, everybody would ask me what college I'm going to, and I would say, when Texas A&M offers me, that's where I'm going. And I think it was after district, I won district, and right after I ran, I got a call from a coach, and he says, "Hello, C.J. Jones. This is Dan Waters from Texas A&M. We want you to come on an official visit." So I went on my visit, and I sat down with the head coach, and the head coach told me the same thing he told my mom. He was like, I don't know what it is. I don't know where you came from, but we want you to run here. Come on. So I said, yeah, that was a dream come true, you know. So I called my mama and told her, and but also in high school I got a lot of football. I got a lot of football opportunities, but my mother didn't want me to play. So she said, what would happen? She said that I would get hurt. So I run track at Texas A&M for 2 years, and since I got there, I knew I wanted to play football. So everybody's telling me when I'm come home, they're like, man, why you not playing football? You need to be playing football. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna run track. And one day, I walk across the head coach, and we didn't really know each other. And he's like, yeah, you're C.J. Jones. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's me. He's like, oh, all right, nice meeting you. We just met each other. I want to say about 2 months ago. It was a day after track practice. I called my mom and I said, Mama, I want to play football.
Tell me, CJ, when you hear the word, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, what does that do for you?
It strengthens me. Because, I mean, because naturally, if everybody's not going to have the same faith as you if you have in yourself. So me, I've always been the type of person nobody can tell me what I'm capable of. If I think I can go outside and bench press a car, can't nobody tell me I can't.
So tell me this. So the word says, with Christ, all things are possible. You really believe that?
Yes, sir. With all my heart and my soul, I really do.
Give God praise. This concludes our interview. Give God praise. Listen, what God has done in this young man's life, he can do it in your life if you just believe and step out in faith. CJ, you're my hero. Ministry to another level. Everything was going according to plan. And then all of a sudden, my plans get interrupted by something else. On Monday, I received a very devastating phone call. And I compare it like this: you're in a prize fight and you're fighting a fight of faith, and the scoreboard says you're winning, and all of a sudden you get hit below the belt and the air is knocked out of you and you stagger back to your corner, but your corner man tells you no matter what it looks like, you're still going to come out victorious. But even though you hear your corner man say you're still going to win, you don't feel like a winner right now. Have you ever been like that where the air been knocked out of your faith? You don't give up now. You don't quit. You don't throw in the towel, but you just want to hold on for a little while to get your composure back, to get your faith back. Because right now, at the moment, you don't feel like a winner. You don't even feel like continuing to fight. That's where I was on Monday. The wind knocked out of me because my plans took a twist. Watch this. But in spite of my plans taking a twist and my emotions at an all-time low and me going through some difficulties in my processing of my faith, I get a phone call that there's a family in need. They're going through a period of bereavement. And I have to call them and minister to them and encourage them. But at this point, I need someone to encourage me. At this point, I need somebody to help me drop my tears. At this point, I'm not feeling super strong. My personal situation was difficult, but my purpose had to rise up above my personal. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. My personal had to take a back seat to my purpose. Because if you ever bow down to your personal and put your purpose to the back, God will find somebody with a heart after him. When the king put his plans ahead of his purpose, God says, you're no longer the king. Come here, David. So in my pain, I had to allow my purpose to speak. Then early the next morning, I had to get up early and be here for premarital counseling to a couple that needed their pastor to be strong. Now understand, when I woke up Tuesday morning, my situation had not changed. It still looked hopeless. It still looked dark. It still looked negative. Yet I could not let that cancel my purpose. So I got in my car, and this morning I didn't put it on the sports station. I didn't want to know about who won the Monday night game. I went straight to the gospel and let the melodies of the music strengthen me and encourage me. See, I don't know what you listen to when you're going through, but if you listen to the box or BET or CNN or ABC when you're going through, you're going to stay in the storm.